I'd like to call the order Village Board meeting for September 30th, 2025. Would you please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
President DeSimone?
Here.
Trustee Franz? Here. Trustee Lomax?
Here.
Trustee Perez?
Here.
That's 4.
At this time, we'll move to public comment. Does anyone wish to address the board? If so, please approach the podium and state your name.
Yes. Joanne Bell?
Are you ready?
All right, so you're good?
So
So she doesn't want to speak.
All right.
Thank you very much. Anyone else?
No,
That would
that's it.
conclude public comment. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the August 26, 2025 Village Board meeting?
You have a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any modifications to the minutes? Please call the roll.
President DeSimone?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 4.
Motion carries and minutes are approved. The next item of business is to approve the warrant in the amount of $4,523,539.91. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussions? Please call the roll.
President DeSimone?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 4.
Motion carries and the warrant is approved. Will the Deputy Village Clerk please read the 12 ordinances and resolutions on the consent agenda that were discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting?
Number 1, ordinance amending the Bensonville Village Code, Title 3, Chapter 3, Liquor Regulations, increasing the number of Class E2 liquor licenses from 2 to 3. 2, ordinance designating certain property as surplus and authorizing the disposition of the same. 3, resolution of the Village of Bensonville, DuPage and Cook Counties, Illinois, accepting a proposal for the village-owned vacant parcel of real property at 540 County Line Road and authorizing the village manager and Community and Economic Development Director to negotiate an agreement for its sale and development. 4, resolution authorizing the award of a design engineering service agreement with Engineering Resource Associates, Inc. for the Willow Creek Triberry W4 Stormwater Improvements Project in the not-to-exceed amount of $115,790. 5, resolution authorizing the execution of a final balance of change order number 1 with Earthworks Land Improvements and Development Corporation of Lisle, Illinois, for the Browngate Subdivision Detention Basin Project for an increase of $77,907.50 for a revised final contract amount of $435,524. 6, resolution authorizing the award of a design engineering service agreement with Christopher B. Burke Engineering LTD for the Industrial Drive Reconstruction Project in the not-to-exceed amount of $319,000. 7, resolution authorizing an execution of a purchase order to Badger Infrastructure Solutions for hydro excavation of water services in the not-to-exceed amount of $40,000. 8, resolution authorizing the execution of a purchase order to Roche Ford for the purchase of a community and economic development and police vehicles in a not-to-exceed amount of $98,431. 9, resolution authorizing a facility usage license agreement with 200 by 85 LLC for the World Invite Youth Hockey Tournament. 10, resolution approving an ice license and facility use agreement with the Chicago Cougars Junior A hockey team for 2025 and 2026. 11, resolution authorizing the execution of a facility use license agreement with Goodman Elite Sports Training. 12, resolution authorizing the execution of a license agreement with Bar Down Pro Shop LLC, Inc.
Is there a motion to approve the 12 ordinances and resolutions listed on the consent agenda and is read by the Deputy Clerk?
You have a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
President DeSimone?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 4.
Motion carries and the items on the consent agenda are approved. Moving on to Community and Economic Development, ordinance approving variations to allow a garage and paved parking area in the corner side yard at 245 May Street, Bensonville, Illinois. Is there a motion to
You have a
approve?
motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Being a motion and a second, do we have any discussion? Walter?
Joshua Yee, the resident at the address 245 May Street, is requesting a zoning variation to allow a detached garage in the corner side yard and to allow a parking pad 18 square feet larger than the maximum permitted. The CDC recommended approval of the variations requested, subject to following conditions: that the side elevation of the garage facing May Street have one or more windows placed in it, that the garage be constructed in substantial compliance with the site plan submitted with the variation request, that the applicant comply with all requirements of the building permit upon issuance, and that the additional paved area be constructed in substantial compliance with the site plan submitted with the application.
Any questions from our board? Please call the roll.
President DeSimone?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's four.
Motion carries, the ordinance is passed. 2 is an ordinance approving a variation to allow a fence in the front yard at 301 Minor Street, Bensonville, Illinois. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second. Walter, discussion?
Yes. Douglas Cisco, the owner of the property at 301 Minor Street, is requesting a zoning variation to allow a 6-foot tall fence in the front yard of his lot. The house is placed in an unusual location on the lot, leaving the usable yard space in the front yard. The applicant desires to construct a fence to provide a contained area for his child, as well as privacy when he and his family are out of doors on the corner lot. Village staff and the applicant considered a number of alternatives and concluded the variation request was the best option for the resident. Community Development Commission held a requisite public hearing, no objectors were present, and recommended approval of a modified version of the variation request. Specifically, what they recommended was a reduction in the amount that was requested, so there's actually a 10-foot setback along Minor Street rather than 0 setback.
Any questions from the board? Please call the roll.
President DeSimone?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's four.
Motion carries, ordinance is passed. 3 is an ordinance approving a special use permit allowing motor vehicle repair and/or services use at 200 Wilson Court, Bensonville, Illinois. Is there a motion?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Being a motion, a second. Walter?
Wilson Court LLC is the owner of the property, and they're requesting a special use permit for motor vehicle repair and service on the property. The business that would occupy the building is an existing Bensonville business interested in occupying the entire building to use it for maintenance, as a maintenance facility for their cartage company. The premises would be used for maintenance of only the company's fleet vehicles and trailers. No repairs will be performed on the premises. The Community Development Commission held the requisite public hearing. There were no objectors and recommended approval of the special use permit subject to a number of conditions, including that the special use permit is granted solely to Wilson Court LLC and shall be transferred only after a review by the Community Development Commission and approval by the village board. That any outdoor storage shall be maintained in an orderly manner. No outdoor storage of tires shall be permitted. No outdoor storage shall be allowed in front of the proposed addition to the building. That a triple catch basin shall be installed. No spray painting will be permitted, and that all maintenance and repair shall occur inside the building.
Any questions from our board? Please call the roll.
President DeSimone?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's four.
Motion carries and ordinance is passed. 4 is an ordinance amending Title 10 zoning ordinance, Chapter 10 signs regarding electronic message signs. Is there a motion to approve?
You have a
Do I
motion.
have a second?
Second.
Being a motion is second. Walter, discussion?
Yes, the village staff identifies necessary amendments to the zoning ordinance in response to changing technology, development practices, community preferences, and the law. Electronic message signs are the latest subject matter in the zoning regulations to be fine-tuned. The CDC considered a proposed amendment. There were no objectors at the public hearing, and they recommended approval of the proposed amendment. I'm sorry, I didn't describe what the proposed amendment is. In the zoning ordinance sign regulations, we are going to permit governmental agencies to use electronic message signs even in residential zoning districts. Currently not allowed to do that. And secondly, we're removing the minimum separation requirement between electronic message signs. Right now, that separation requirement is 1 mile.
Any questions from our board? Please call the roll.
President DeSimone,
Yes.
Trustee Franz,
yes,
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's four.
Motion carries, the ordinance is passed. We do not have any other reports. Moving on to the presidential remarks. One of Bensonville's most festive families will once again offer their elaborate annual Halloween display at the corner of Center Street and Green Street in downtown Bensonville. The village is partnering with Wilkes Family as they create yet another reason to come enjoy what downtown Bensonville has to offer. The display will be available for viewing this weekend through the entire month of October. The display comes to life on Fridays and Saturdays from 7 to 10, weather permitting. When we say comes to life, that means live actors will be out there, and some of them will be possibly Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, Pennywise, and many others. I also would like to extend an invitation and remind the public that this Saturday, October 4th, is the final Coffee with the Mayor. It's being held right here in the Heritage Center in our lower level, and that's from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So come on, join us for some delicious coffee and conversation. If movies are something you enjoy, be sure to catch Afterburn and The Senior at the Bensonville Theater, where tickets are still only $5 for adults and $3 for seniors. That will conclude the presidential remarks. Do we have a village manager's report?
I have no report, sir.
We have an attorney report.
I have no report, Mr.
There's no unfinished business to come before the board tonight, and there's also no new business. Executive session?
There is no need.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
you have a
Do I have
motion?
a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
President DeSimone.
Yes.
Trustee Franz,
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's four.
The motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.